Hi, Malati Vijay Kumar welcoming you once again to Meen Man Cooks. In today's episode, let's see an instant wheat halwa Tirunalveli style. Let's see the ingredients required. 1 cup atta, 3 cups sugar, half cup ghee, a few pieces cashew, a few elaichi powdered with a little sugar. We'll add just a teaspoon of ghee to the hot pan, fry our cashews, set aside, and then add the remaining ghee. The pan is hot. Let's add a teaspoon of ghee. Now let's add the cashew nuts. I can get the flavor. It's almost done, so let's quickly remove it from the hot ghee. Add the remaining ghee to the same pan. Allow it to melt and add the atta. Fry well till the raw smell goes. In the meanwhile, we can heat up the 3 cups of water and bring it to a boil. 3 cups of water, we'll boil it and add to the roasted wheat flour. Stir continuously, don't allow your atta and ghee to burn. You should get the nice flavor of the roasted atta. The water is boiling. Let it come to a nice boil. Gradually add the hot water, not all in one go. Otherwise it will form lumps. Now the water here is boiling, so we will gradually add it to the atta mixture. It's better you have somebody to help you rather than doing it all by yourself. Now we are adding the hot water. You can see how well the water is being absorbed by the atta. Let it be a smooth paste. One cup of atta, 3 cups of water, 3 cups of sugar. You can see the texture. Once we've added all the water, we'll add the sugar. It's a perfect homogeneous mixture. Let's add the sugar to it. Stir continuously. From the 3 cups of sugar, we've set aside a tablespoon of sugar with which we're going to make a caramel. We'll add it to the halwa so that it gives a nice rich brown color. So let's make the caramel. Keep a tablespoon of water handy, because once the caramel is formed, it very quickly crystallizes. So we don't want hard pieces of caramel in our halwa. We can add that water and retain it in the liquid state. Wow, it's thickened very well. Just a wee bit more. Maybe now it's time to add the elaichi powder. Smells yummy. It's beginning to melt, so be ready with your water so that you can add it to the halwa. I can get the, wow, it's really good, and I'll add it quickly to the halwa. You have to use a metal spoon for the caramel and listen to the music, because your plastic will melt. You could add just a drop of water. That should do. Now let's add the cashews. At this point of time, you can add about another 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of ghee. When it's finally done, the whole mass will move around and you know your halwa is ready. Oh wow! My mom used to be an expert in this. In those good old days, it was a big torture making it. Nice and glossy. Does it look like the Tirunalveli halwa that you've had all these years? Wow. It's almost done. It's all come together. When it cools, it won't be sticky. Now you can see how it's rotating, not sticking to the sides. You can switch it off, leave it in the pan, but remove the pan from the stove, because that heat also will cook it a little further. This is done. Oh, the caramel has given it a lovely color. This used to be a very tedious process in my childhood. My mom would soak the samba goduma, the wheat, for 2-3 days by changing the water every 6 to 8 hours. Grind it. We did not have mixer grinders then. We would grind it in the hand attukal, extract the milk, allow it to sediment, and then prepare the halwa. Today, in this jet age, everything is so fast. We've got this instant halwa for you. Very simple, just 10 to 15 minutes. 1 cup of atta gives you almost half a kg of halwa. You want to add much more ghee? Go ahead, enjoy your halwa. Just dip your fingers in water, touch the hot halwa. It should not stick to your fingers. You see? Then it's done. This halwa, you can't just leave it on the gas and go away even for a minute. You have to continuously stir it. We don't want it catching at the bottom. Actually, I'd like to thank my good friend Lakshmi. She was the one who gave me this recipe. She says, ma'am, I did it in just 10 minutes and it was so easy. She's been promoting a lot of these pans, so she shared this very tasty recipe with me. Thanks, Lakshmi. Stirring it continuously is a very important point you need to remember. Honestly, if you have another person to help, that's a boon. Doing it single-handed, you have to be very, very quick. Making the caramel, adding the caramel, everything needs to be done fast. So don't delay anywhere. But the end product is ultimate. Wow, allow it to cool. Festivals have begun in India. Every other week we'll be having some festival or the other. So do try it at the earliest and let us know. I'm sure this has motivated you to cook. Do try it and give your feedback. For the recipe, click on meenman.com. For all your non-veg requirements as well, click on meenman.com and place your orders. Do follow us on FIT, that is Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. I'm sure you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed showing it to you. Thank you.